Here we are.
Love lives. I love lives.
Lives make me nervous.
Nah, lives are fun.
I know. I'm on live a lot, but they still make me super nervous. Welcome to episode 31.
31.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it is crazy. 31 episodes.
Tell us you're watching, whether you're watching live.
I'm watching live.
Or you're watching the replay. Or if you're watching the replay, comment below. We want to know that you're watching. We are showcasing the Duchess. The Duchess.
In Amsterdam, Netherlands. And it was amazing. We'll just start off by saying it's amazing. I mean, look at the look. It was a former bank. It was the KSA Bank in Amsterdam.
It was a former bank.
Gorgeous.
Where was it at? I think it was like...
It was right off, like it was 800 feet away from us in the hotel we were at. So it was right off that the main alley that went down. So hi
Jolie.
Hi Jolie.
Hi Jolie's watching.
But it was
absolutely beautiful. It was only, what did you say earlier?
800 to 850 feet from the front door of Die Van de Kleef,
which is the hotel we were at. Yeah. So it is inside the W Hotel, which you see there in the picture.
Yep.
Right before we walked in. And the very first thing we saw when we walked in was this sign here, the Duchess Amsterdam. And as soon as you walked up the doors, like up the stairs, then you saw this amazing picture. It's like a 3D, like the dress was coming out.
And you couldn't tell where the dress met the painting. That was the cool part. Like some 3D paintings, yeah, I get that. But you can see kind of where, and then no, it was really cool. It was very cool.
It was wild.
It was wild.
So I'm going to try to share my screen to see what happens here with
first time sharing
a bit of the video.
For those Harry Potter fans out there, let me know if you feel that it reminds you of Gringotts Bank. That's what as soon as I walked in, I'm like, Gringotts.
Yeah.
So you'll see.
I'm gonna hide that.
But it was really awesome. It was very
awesome. If I can play a little bit of this as we're walking in.
We're about to have dinner here at the Duchess. Look at this painting. The dress comes out of the painting.
The place was beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Look at that. Crazy cool.
Yes, love the menu, just the ambiance. It was very romantic.
Yep.
And it was absolutely beautiful. The lighting, the architecture, because again, we're in Europe, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was a beautiful. The reason why this is not a regular Love and Butter on YouTube, and we had to go live to do this, is because you'll notice it starts to get a little dark at the end.
Dark.
So once we get in, once we get into the dessert, it starts getting a little dark. Yeah. And I'm like, we're not going to be able to put this on YouTube. We're going to have to do some kind of live where we show the photos. And
we do have clips too. We talk a little bit in the clips if you can hear them too.
Yes,
so we show the photos.
So we'll show a little bit of the food that came out.
That was so cool. Yeah.
So the very first thing that came out, again, this is Lots of Love and Butter. This is his show.
Welcome everybody.
This is his show, and it's rating restaurants throughout our travels because we are a traveling couple. We love to travel. He loves to travel. He says, "Pack your bags," and I obey. And
it's in the vows, No, I'm just
listen. Before I married him, I was praying to the Lord, bring me a man who loves to travel, and he did just that. So this particular day, we sat, and they always bring you bread or something to the table.
They do. They always bring something. Yep.
And this is what they brought to the table, and I was like,
it wasn't. We didn't order this. It came with the bread. It was homemade bread as well. Well, I think we just showed a picture of it, but it was really good. Go ahead. Roll the footage. Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and add that to the stream.
Okay, cool. Look at that.
So this bread is homemade. They said that it's homemade bread.
Sauteed tomato. Very good. Well, if you like the tomato, there's some nuts seasoning already.
It was like salty tomato.
Yeah, it was super salty. The bread, the homemade bread was great. It was like a kind of like a popover, but it had that nice texture, consistency, and it was perfect for something super salty because it kind of sucked up that whole juice and salt. It was amazing. It was amazing. It reminded me of when I was younger and my grandmother used to make the sauteed peppers. And anyway, it was awesome.
It was It was absolutely
awesome.
fantastic.
And the interesting thing about the menu, if you look at the menu, right, you can see the prices. They aren't that bad. I mean, we lived in Naples for so long. Anyway.
Yeah, when you live in Naples and then you travel other places, you think like, oh my God, everything's gonna be really expensive. Yeah. No. You've lived in Naples.
Hey, it's also my fault because I grew up in the Berkshires, and Berkshires are not cheap. There's a lot of fancy restaurants and they're not cheap. So anyway.
All right. So here we go to our appetizer.
The appetizer.
So let's go to the appetizer and see that.
Look at that. Looky.
What is that, French?
It's a lobster and crab with plum tomatoes, avocado, and a lemon thyme. Watch.
Start taking it apart.
Watch.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna try that. Oh my gosh.
That's my universal response. But man, that's good.
Yeah, try some.
Yeah, I'm going in. I love avocados.
So good.
Oh my God, Bobby.
Oh my God, Bobby.
That's amazing.
It was so good.
Oh,
All right. So before we go there, yes. So this was lobster with crab.
I have the official, like what they called it. It's lobster and king crab salad with avocado and plum tomatoes. So I have that right here.
And that was our appetizer.
That was amazing.
And it was delicious. It was succulent. It had the citrus.
Yep.
And because any avocado lovers out there, if you love avocados, post an avocado emoji. I don't know if they have an avocado emoji.
Find it. Just don't do the eggplant. Anyway,
so good. So
good. You know what? It was definitely a 2-person appetizer.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff in a lot of places you go, you're thinking, oh, I got to order something for me and her. Nope. It was big enough for 2, and it was fantastic.
It was fantastic. Again, the ambiance was absolutely beautiful. The lighting cool. And everything was great. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that and go back to our. This is This is my meal. Oh, Lisbeth found the avocado.
Yes, she did. There you go. Awesome.
Lisbeth found the avocado. I knew there was avocado.
There. Yeah, it has to be there.
So we love the avocado, and with crab and lobster was perfect. Okay, so this what you're seeing here is my entree.
So jealous.
And my entree is what?
It's the braised short rib. And
braised short rib.
Let me get the official title here.
Get the official. He pulled up the menu online.
Where did it go? No, that's desserts. We'll talk about those in a second. Handcrafted pasta, so homemade pasta with a braised short rib. It doesn't give me any more detail than that, but
short rib sold. I'll take the short rib. Thank you very much. And this is what we had. That was me. But he had a taste first.
Let's see.
Yeah, she got me off.
And then this is what he had.
This is my second time I've had beef Wellington. I've only had it one other time. So this is my second time. So beef Wellington is essentially a fillet or a center cut. And it's got a breading on the outside. And there's a little bit like a mushroom like top layer to it, a little crusty.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It was so good. But, well, I didn't taste it.
No, she wouldn't taste it.
And you already know why I didn't.
I know the screen is dark, the picture is dark, but she's not going to taste it because it's not hockey puck. She likes it well done.
It is
well done.
I could see a little bit of the raw. And
it's not raw.
It's not raw, but Lisbeth says it's yummy. Listen.
Yeah, it's yummy.
That was my meal.
That was
the braised rib with just even the cheese, like it
so,
was
now
so
if you've
good.
seen enough of these, you understand that when we go, okay, we try to get 2 different plates.
We don't get the same thing.
I don't know how she ends up with the meal that I want every time. But why didn't I get
He
that?
was eyeballing my entree the whole time, but he did enjoy his beef Wellington.
Oh, well, it was fantastic.
Let's roll the
let's roll it.
Let's roll the tape. Let's
Yeah.
roll the tape. Let's go back here
Okay.
and roll the tape. Okay. You see how it's pink?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's finished. It's finished. See, and that's the sign of a good medium to a little under medium beef Wellington.
Can
It
you
was
tell?
Perfect.
Yes.
look
Can you
at this,
tell
look at
I'm
this, look at this.
enjoying my meal?
Look, she eats like a bird unless she's in Europe. If she's in Europe, forget it. She eats everything. Look at that.
I
I
was
still love you,
loving
baby.
my braised ribs.
And you can see how dark it got by the time we got our entree. You can see where the lights, they dimmed the lights on purpose. Oh, look, it's gone. Look, it's gone. It's gone.
Listen, I always say when we do Love and Butter that, you know, my grandma watches this and she's like, oh my God, this is eating too much. And I always say, Mama, I'm not eating it all.
No,
I'm only
no.
eating half of the plate.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not in Amsterdam.
Not in Amsterdam.
Me
She
dio
ate the whole plate.
Una jartera. So I'm
Everything.
talking to my grandma now. I ate it all. Limpié el plato. I cleaned it. Lisbeth says that no. Medium rare is
It's
actually
amazing.
amazing.
And that's where the butter, like you can taste the meat. It's
Yeah.
perfectly cooked. The consistency is fantastic. They did such a wonderful job.
Yeah.
So yes,
But I like
agree.
yeah. it to be well done.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I'm the only person who likes well done meat?
I don't know. Maybe,
Come on, people,
maybe
help me
like
out
to
here. Help me out
exercise your
here.
jaw or something. Like I need my exercise. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I definitely enjoyed my
Oh, it was
braised.
her
I thought it
braised
was-
short rib.
I
with
those
the homemade pasta was
it was amazing.
fantastic. It was
amazing.
crazy good. And
It
my
was
Wellington
amazing.
was great.
And you ate it all.
I did eat all. There
I
was
can
one
see.
piece I was like, at that point, I was a little full only because, you know, that was enough is enough. But it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Guys, just looking up at the ceiling.
Look at
Everything was just so beautiful to just sit there for like 2 hours, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Because they really take their time.
Oh, what's
happy
that?
birthday.
Look,
happy
happy
anniversary.
anniversary and happy birthday. Oh, that's so sweet of them. You know, your husband's awesome. You know, he did that.
It was his birthday that week,
Yeah.
as well as our anniversary.
Yeah, 2 days before. Yep.
We always order cappuccino.
Always. Well, no, I do. She just
Yeah.
recently got into it, so she's just
It's
starting.
your fault.
It's my fault, but it's really good. It's really good.
Oh, thank you, Jolie.
Yeah.
She's like, well done
Oh,
for me too.
She's just kissing your butt. That's all.
Oh, friendy. Thank you for helping me out.
Nice. That was nice.
That's so funny.
All right. So, but okay, the coffee in Europe.
Yeah.
Why? I'm guessing it's
Beautiful.
the water or something, or just the coffee itself is fantastic. It's you literally don't need anything else. You know, we like sugar and we'll put sugar on it as a habit, but you know, if there's any place you can drink black or dark coffee or just however they make it, it's Europe.
I
So
just
go to
really noticed that all of the episodes that we recorded, even the ones when we go to Paris, we ate well.
Europe. Mhm.
They take their time bringing you the food.
They do. And we were probably one of the first people in there in every restaurant. But it was
Correct.
still 5:30, 6 o'clock to us.
Mhm.
But here's the 2 weird things. The first one, it's 9:30 by the time you get out of there, and it's still bright as daylight. It is the most bizarre thing I couldn't get used to. And the other is, no matter what you eat, and maybe it's because of the amount of walking, is you lose
don't
weight.
gain weight.
You don't gain weight, and you don't feel bad either.
You don't feel bad.
no matter what you eat.
Yeah. You don't get like an upset stomach or anything after
And we
eating.
talked about this before, you know, we talked about it in Europe and the United States, you know, the difference in food. So we won't go down that road. but
Yeah. Let's
right.
go back to the dessert. Okay,
Okay.
because dessert's coming. Dessert's
there's
coming.
yeah.
So
They gave that to us. That wasn't something.
yes.
Yeah.
So let me see if I have a picture of that. Yeah. Okay. So they brought this out because
Yep.
they knew it was his birthday. They knew it was our anniversary. So they gave him the birthday one, the anniversary one to me. And if you see, there's like a little balloon of some
Mhm.
sort
The
there.
chocolate. Yep. and it's got like
adorable.
What's it, the leche, creme de leche inside that chocolate.
Yes, it was like a dulce de leche inside that chocolate, which I think I'm gonna go in.
Crazy.
I love cubes. Does anybody else love cubes in their cappuccino or in their coffee? I love when they do that. So that's a tres leche in there.
Yeah, it's
with powdered cocoa, like a little balloon.
Yep.
It was perfection.
It's like you roll it. I don't know. Oh, what did I get? What did I get?
So what did French get?
What do I always get? I always get the creme brulee. This one, insane. Absolutely insane. I know I had a great at Papiamento. I had a great creme brulee.
Go ahead. Talk about the creme brulee.
This creme
brulee. I'll leave this one to you.
Is like literally what we walked out. I'm like, how can we like not like off everything we ate everywhere we go? We're gonna be, no, I wasn't gonna do the Duchess. I wasn't gonna do the Duchess. Anyway, but that creme brulee was great. That ice cream again was a creme brulee or a creme. What do you call it? The leche ice cream. It was
dulce de leche ice cream.
It was perfect
with the creme brulee, which is I think the first time that he gets like a dollop of ice cream over your creme brulee.
I usually get berries. This was the ice cream.
This was not berries. This was ice cream, and it was amazing.
And it was huge.
So we already know French always gets creme brulee every single time. I need you all to like vote or boycott or do something. Be like, he needs to start getting different desserts. Hey. My husband has had creme brulee in in the island of Aruba, in Key West, in New Orleans, in New York.
Look,
this guy has had creme brulee everywhere.
I'm not a big dessert fan. If I see creme brulee, I get it because I like it, but I'm not big on desserts. This young lady is, but if I see a cookie,
it's beautiful.
Like cookies are my jam. Like if anywhere they have a homemade cookie or a cookie pie or whatever you want to call it, then I'll get it and it's fantastic. But that's just, don't, it's like you eating. Okay,
I know everybody's anticipating. They want to know what Liz.
Oh yeah, it's about Love and Butter, aka Liz's show.
We already know what French got. So let's go ahead and see what I got for dessert.
Roll.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Do you see it?
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. He's got a taste. He's doing his taste, but it's already getting dark. That right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's a chocolate
Where did it go?
Explosion. It's way back there.
Okay. Sorry.
Hit play.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit play. And you'll see my chocolate explosion. This is what my dessert look like. Isn't it just like a masterpiece of art?
It's a masterpiece, and it was like Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots ice cream, those little tiny bubbles of ice cream.
The kids that love those dots, my kids used to love when they were little. They used to always run to the place where they had the dots, right? The ice cream. Well, that's what this was. On top of the dots were on top, but what's in the bottom are little like dollops of chocolate mousse. It was like a salted caramel mousse. And then it had chocolate, like little bars
dark
up
chocolate
at the
bars.
top.
It was pretty good.
That thing was not pretty good. That thing was a bomb. That was amazing.
It was good. It was
absolutely phenomenal. It was absolutely delicious. I'm going to play a little bit of that just so you can see. And we got to give our French flags, but look how smooth and delectable.
Almost like whipped somehow.
Look at that. I'm like, what is this? It really is an explosion. It's called the chocolate explosion at the Duchess in Amsterdam. And just the chunks. Oh, yes. Girl, yes. Enjoy that dessert, girl. Enjoy it. Yes. So good, so delicious. And we ate all of our dessert. It was great.
Yep.
I wasn't. Hold. Okay, there we are. We're back. We're back. All right. So again, absolutely amazing dessert.
The whole thing
was fantastic. So that was my dessert. I loved it. He, as usual, got his creme brulee. So French, we have to give some flags. What are our flags going to be for the Duchess?
All right.
Ready? So
if we break it down and we talk about ambiance, It was
Mhm.
you know, I give it a 10 on a scale of 5.
Mhm.
Food 10 on a scale of 5. You know, price was right on the money.
So how many French
Oh,
flags?
5, of course. I can't go any higher than 5. We talked about, like, do we do 6? We can't do 6. But no, 5 is the jam.
5
5 is
French
5
flags.
plus, like 5 plus, like 8.
5 plus 5 plus 5 plus another 5 and another 5 and
Yep.
another 5, 5,
Yep.
5, 5.
Yep.
I loved the Duchess.
Oh, it's a Michelin rated place. This is our first and only Michelin place we've been in. It's got 1 star.
This one was a Michelin place.
This one was a Michelin 1 star. They got it in 2018, I believe. So
absolutely phenomenal.
yeah, it's amazing.
The Duchess was
amazing,
beautiful,
amazing,
an unforgettable place in Amsterdam that we went to. And this was tons of fun. So we still have one more that we're going to do just like this. I think it's going to be our final Amsterdam one, where we do the cheese and wine cruise.
Oh, that was so much fun.
We stop at a dessert place because you can't stop. You cannot not go to to get some dessert. And there were some friends, like they were listening, and they must have known I was Latin because they were Latin. It was a great conversation. They were watching us eat and taste. It was hilarious.
It was good.
So we're going to do one more. The next one next month is going to be another live when we come back from our travels in Maine. And we're going to do Love and Butter over there.
Yep. We're going to do a Love and Butter. You might not see that one until January.
Who knows
Christmas?
when?
Who knows?
But our special guest is going to be Poppy Seed. Who's
Poppy Seed? Who's Poppy Seed? He's my papa. He's my dad.
His dad.
So my dad and my sister will probably be there too.
Yes,
My sister,
yes.
Kathleen.
So our next Love and Butter obviously is going to be Amsterdam, one more Amsterdam, and then we're moving to Paris.
Yep.
And then there's probably 2 more episodes, maybe 3 in Paris. And then we'll do Maine.
And we'll do Maine, yes.
Yeah. In August, we'll be traveling.
Yep.
So next month we have travels.
Yep.
I'm going to see my son in Maryland.
Yep.
We're going to go to Massachusetts.
Yep.
I'm going to Dallas. I'm doing 5 states in 1 month. In 1 month.
Like 1 week.
In 1 month, we're going to 5 different
It's
states.
crazy.
But we'll be back. And
Yep.
you already know every last Sunday of the month, there's always a lots of Love and Butter. You never know what kind of restaurant we're going to go to. We'll never know what we're going to eat.
Yep.
And what our French flags are going to be. And as usual, thank you to our amazing host
Bye there.
and the star of Love and Butter, Mr. Love and Butter himself. French, thank you so much. This is always so much fun.
Thank you, Freckles.
And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like.
Doesn't she do a good job?
Don't forget, thank you. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lots of Love and Butter Instagram page. It's that Lots of Love and Butter, literally the underscore.
Yeah. Love and Butter.
And French and Freckles in YouTube. We have people watching. We have new people that are coming on and they're like, we binge watched. We binge watched. We didn't know that you guys do this thing with restaurants. And I'm like, that's not me, dude. That's not me. That's all him.
She's just a producer.
That's all
I make the
him.
magic happen. No, she makes the magic.
Look, David's watching. David, God bless you. God bless you. So that was our amazing food in Amsterdam. We hope to see you again next month. We do this once a month. Lots of Love and Butter. And it'll be another episode from Amsterdam. So we hope that you have had an amazing time watching. And as usual, don't forget to join us again.
Exciting episode of. You're supposed to say that.
Oh yeah, lots of love and
what up?
I know me too.
I wish that I saw for the house.
We'll see you guys again next time. Thank you so much for watching.